In this video, I'm going to be reviewing the iconic Moleskine Classic Hardcover Notebook. I'll go over the specs, I'll do a paper test, and I'll let you know what I like and don't like about this notebook coming up. Blake here with Blake's Broadcast. On this channel, I review fountain pens, paper, and ink, and as always, I put links in the show notes in the description below. Alright, let's get on with the review. This is the Moleskine Hardcover Classic Dotted Notebook. This notebook has 240 pages of acid-free, kind of like an ivory-colored paper, and it is a 5 by 8 and 1/4 inch size, so a little bit shorter, or skinnier rather, than a standard A5 notebook like I have here. So you can just see it's a little bit skinnier. When you see a notebook that looks like this, the black leatherette cover and the elastic kind of rounded corners, you probably are thinking Moleskine. This is the most famous manufacturer for this style of notebook. I have not had one of these in a very long time, so I was curious to try it again. Moleskine says that this notebook is suitable for fountain pens, so let me remove this little quarter cover here. They include, I don't know what this is. This is the B side. I guess you can put this on here like this, and now you have a travel half cover. I don't know. So inside we have the Moleskine logo on the paste down. In case of loss, please return to, and as a reward, so you can offer a money reward if you lose this. Now the paper, let's go to a more plain one here, is about as plain as it can get. I mean, it's just a dot grid, goes all the way to the edge. There's no special features, nothing particularly interesting is happening here. At the back we have a pocket and a Moleskine whatever write-up about the notebook. Oh, and this is a sticker, a quality control sticker. We have a bookmark here. So let's go into the paper performance. And as you can see, this is with one page over here. There's quite a bit of show through, even on a page that hasn't been written on. Here we have my test page, and let's see how this did. All of the fountain pens bled through at least a little bit. The Pilot Parallel, the 6mm wide pen, bled through quite a lot. My Mont Blanc 149 bled through a decent amount. At least I would say this is enough that I wouldn't really want to write on both sides of the page. The Sailor seemed to do okay. There is some spotting here, but I think I could be okay with writing on both sides. You can see this paper is really thin, and it shows through a lot. I would say pretty bad for show through. The other pens that bled through, the Sharpie, this Uniball rollerball pen, 0.5mm, pretty standard rollerball, that bled through. This is a Staedtler permanent marker, that bled through. The pigment liner and this Stabilo sensor fine liner, as well as the Mont Blanc fine liner, all seem to be okay. So it seems like you can use fine liners with this, non-permanent ones anyway. The Pilot oil drawing pen bled through, which should pretty much bleeds through on all the papers I test, and same for the Copic sketch. In terms of feathering, I don't really get a lot of it at all. In terms of feathering, I would say this looks pretty good. If you're just writing on one side of the page, I don't really have any complaints with what I'm seeing here. It looks pretty good. Yeah, so now in terms of the binding, is not bad. It folds, it stays pretty flat. Let's try to go more towards like one side here and see how that does. Yep, stays flat. You can see the stitching here. Also, I would say this notebook has quite a few signatures in it. Hang on, I don't know if you're going to be able to see these, but there are a lot of signatures in here. I count 16 signatures, which is quite good. Having a lot of signatures just increases the durability of the notebook and allows the pages to stay more flat, as opposed to just having a huge lump of paper that's folded in half. So that is quite good. So what do I think? You know, in terms of fountain pen writing, I would say the feathering performance is really good. If you want to write on one side of the page. I think this is actually pretty fountain pen friendly. The ink does bleed through a little bit, but when you look at the, you know, the face, the side that you wrote on, I'm not really seeing anything that I don't like. I'm not seeing feathering. If you want to write on one side, this notebook will work for fountain pens. So if you do that though, you're getting how many pages? You're getting 120 pages out of this. And I have to say, I do like the leatherette, feels relatively nice. Okay, well, that's the Moleskine, or is it Moleskine? Okay, so that was the Moleskine Classic Hardcover Notebook. Do you guys have this notebook? Do you like this notebook? Let me know in the comments section below. If you like this video, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more fountain pen, paper, and ink videos, please hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys so much, and until next time.